What can I say? The summer is here, and with it, hot, excruciating weather. What's the fucking temperature right now? I can't believe it's 21. There's no way. Ain't no way, bro. Hello MC, hello Curly. Ain't no way it's 21. Ain't no way. How's it going, my friends? Oh yeah, I remembered we did this part. I remembered we finally did the jump. We finally progressed in the game. Eight machines in Cassian's. Bro, this game single-handedly improved everybody's vocabulary. My point. Okay, I couldn't read that. This game single-handedly improved everyone's vocabulary. Not gonna lie. It's doing the Lord's work. Incentive bottles going to red and potent Pilsner. Okay, well, give me them. Don't just show me that they're there. Give them to me. I need to sell them.
Hello, motherfucker.
Renee.
Hello, motherfucker. Hello. I'm C, my brother.
Listen.
How are you, man?
It's okay to take a few minutes to yourself. Sit down and have a breather.
What?
If you must. But please hurry. We are pretty easy to spot up here.
Oh, okay.
Nothing incriminating catches
I'm
your
good.
eye.
How are you?
The cabinets are clean and their
I'm alive.
sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph
I'm alive.
on the table.
I don't think that's how the song goes, but I'm alive. Did you watch Deadpool? You told me you were gonna watch it tonight. Did you?
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out
I
in
didn't.
a street fair.
Staying
The
alive.
man,
No, I'm alive. Yes,
Renee,
staying
is
alive.
dressed
There you
in
go.
a Royal
Thank you.
Carabiner uniform. The girl is young and very pretty. She is smiling
I'm surviving.
playfully at the camera.
Went on a date today. It was good. Oh, today was the date thing. Yeah, you told me about that as well. You didn't tell me it's Wednesday, but you told me you're gonna go on a date soon. Glad to hear it was good. That's great news. Congratulations. That's great news, my brother.
Why did you take that picture of Renee?
Do you see potential for a future, or it's unknown for now?
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Do you believe there's potential? Photo of a happy couple. Yo, Link Thera. Hello.
Snow is quietly covering the
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
wild
You don't need to
landscapes
apologize. Thank you for being here,
around.
regardless.
Someone
Unknown to
partied
short-term
really
relationship.
hard
Okay.
here.
Not bad. That's something. We guys need to agree on another day for Project Zomboid, don't we? We need to set up another date. How's tomorrow looking for y'all? Thingster is alive. Yes, he hasn't been infected yet. His leg is good. It's healing. He's not been infected. We're all happy. Someone's in. Someone partied really hard here. Did I do this? It's very possible, by the way.
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was.
That was
him.
me. What do you have tomorrow, boys? Pretty sure Tattoo can join us, but what about you two? Yes, I think we can stay with the. I might go see Deadpool tomorrow, but first I have mine on the afternoon. Depends what time they leave. Well, you have to see, as you said. You have to see what time they leave. You have to see what time the movie is. And when the movie ends, we can arrange. Tomorrow I'm going fishing and having a barbecue, but late evening, maybe I can be there. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a late evening kind of thing. We'll have to see both of you when you can finish. We can discuss it on Discord if you want. This is really sad. I must have been miserable. Looks like I had a lot of fun. I'm still not completely convinced it was me. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
I am. But it doesn't matter right now. Let's just move on.
I agree, Kim. I will be home at 12 a.m. my time for sure. It depends on the movie, what time the movie ends, and if you do go see it, all that jazz. We have a new skill point though. There's that. What's the thing? Sorry. What's the thing that I'm really reliant on? Yo, Linktra! Man, you're making me feel
X245. Let's go, baby.
you're
Lego.
making me feel bad. The movie is 2 hours. You're making me feel bad. You're too generous with these bits, Linktra. What's up, my boy? Are you secretly rich? Are you a millionaire in secrecy? So the last screening starts at 8:10 p.m. The movie is 2 hours. You'd be done by like 10:30 and be home 10:30, 10:45 p.m. We can play then. 10:30 p.m. your time is 9:30 p.m. my time. Let's just call it an even 11 p.m. your time, 10 p.m. my time. I think Linktra has the same time as me. Or maybe there's a difference. What's your time in comparison to France, Linktra? You're from Dutch. Wait, no, Dutchland is Germany. You're from Holland, Netherlands. It's the same. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So 10 p.m. my time, 10 p.m. your time, 11 p.m. MC's time. Thank you so much for the 245 bits as well. That's very generous. Dutch is Netherlands. Now, here's the confusion. So when I hear Dutch, I think of Netherlands, but I also hear there's Dutchland, which is Germany, right? So like I'm confused. What's the story there? Do you know? I'm confused. Educate me. Educate me. Actually educate me. I would like to know. Conceptualization seems very useful. Empathy seems useful. Kuno? What the fuck is Kuno here? Interfacing 1, Espère de Corps, Electrochemistry, Half-Light. So it's like a mixture of things. It's a mixture of things. Dutch is German. Ah, okay, so with an E, with an S, it becomes German. Dutch alone is Netherlands. Thank you, Linktra, for the lesson. It's so simple, yet I never knew. I never knew. You know, I want to go to Holland one day. I want to go to the Netherlands one day. It's like one of my dream destinations. For obvious reasons and for non-obvious reasons. I know it's a very beautiful country, but also because, you know, I want to explore. Oh my god, it's so boring here though. Wait, no way! There's no way it's boring. Come on. There's no way it's boring. At the very least, there's some fun to be had, and you know what I'm talking about. At the very least. The non-sober kind of fun. Where's endurance? And wow, okay, so it's all physique. Fucking physique is bad. Half-light, aim threshold. All of this shit is horrible. My logic is down. It would seem. Hey, what did I miss? Hey, Yumi! Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. I was thinking about you. I wanted to send you, was it a meme? No, pictures. I wanted to send you pictures. I completely forgot. Swans. A lake of swans. Nah, it's fun, huh? Just visit Amsterdam and you have a great time. Hi there. Yeah, exactly. I'll go to Amsterdam. Maybe I'll go around. I don't know. I feel like Netherlands is fun. I want to go. Maybe not this year though. Maybe not this year. I already plan on going to Italy and Lebanon. So I keep being lost on what to get. Like these are pretty cool, not gonna lie, but like I don't know how useful they are. Like Jamais Vu was very useful because it's 1 XP plus 1 XP for every orb clicked. But the rest have not been that useful. Like the learning cap for perception raised to 5. Intelligence and siren checks, failures, heal, +1 morale. I haven't been in need of these. The learning cap, like, I don't even have 6 points. It was good stopping by, but I'm very busy and gotta keep going. I'll let you know if I can play Zomboid tomorrow. See y'all. Alright, Linkter, thank you so much for the bit. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, bro. Really do. Have a great night, whatever you're up to. Good luck on that. Hopefully, we'll see you around tomorrow for Project Zomboid. I think I'm gonna unlock something. I think it makes sense to unlock something for now. But which one to get? The suicide of Kraz Mazov. No. Apricot chewing gum scented. There's a thought for apricot chewing gum. Apricot chewing gum scented. One. Living in the past. Mazovian socioeconomics. White morning. Little guy gets further and further away. The only problem with these is if you don't like the bonus they give you, you need to spend a skill point to forget them, and that's just weird. You know what I mean? Just weird. I feel like it shouldn't be the case. THC. What do you think, Yumi? Is there any of these that attract you? Guillaume Le Million. I'm thinking about White Morning maybe, but the rest, not really. Cool thing about the orbs is I'm getting +1 for each one.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
Marsh and
It
Arrête.
seems to control the large
Hey
trainer.
yo!
A container is attached to its hook.
Poor Linktra. What the
Sandrita
fuck?
21 cheered Dex 4000. Let's go, baby.
Whoa.
What's good, inject.
Whoa! What's good? What's fucking good, bro? 4,000 bits? Yo! Sorry for the screaming. Jesus Christ! What's good with you? Did you win? Did you win the case? Did the company win the case? What's going on here? Is there any update? I'm trying to read March and I read poor Linktra. Linktra was outdone in one fell swoop. Linktra was outdone. He donated like a total of 2,000 or 2,500 bits. And then just one fell swoop, Standard takes everything. Jesus Christ, thanks man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jesus. Thank you, Sanders. What's up with you, bro? Nah, managed to salvage some though. Clearly, you managed to salvage a lot. Just checking in. Aw, that's so sweet of you. So sweet and so generous. Very generous, not gonna lie. How are you been? How have you been? How are you doing? I'd like to. My brain, my stupid brain combines everything. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? By the way, because if you're interested in Project Zomboid, we've been playing that. I would recommend joining us. It's a very fun game. Very fun game. We've been playing PUBG and Ghost Recon. PUBG, damn. That wow. That's been a fucking while since I heard that name. Yeah, it's been a while since I heard that name. There's a lot. No. It's not that. It's like, wow, PUBG. I haven't heard that name in so long. Ever since the release, I think. I don't know how to play, that's why. Join us on Zomboid. Nothing's interesting. Yeah, I can understand. Because the game is shit. Well, it's funny that you're saying that I'm playing it. It's very funny that you're saying that I'm playing it. I'm still on finals, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm probably the only guy left playing the game. I'm still playing the finals. I'm still having fun with it. What can I say? I'm enjoying the battle pass. And, you know, I'm having fun with it. It's still the same gameplay, more or less. More or less.
Hello,
They changed a few things
motherfucker.
here and there, but you know, same, more or less same gameplay. Some new weapons, some new stats, some new gear, gadgets. But hello, motherfucker. Hello, Dr. Wu. But I would recommend you join us on Project Zomboid. It's a very fun game. Cheap viewers on ... Cringe of onion. No cringe of onion. You're the cringe. You're the cringe, even though you're probably a bot, but you're the cringy guy. Should probably ban these people. MC, thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. And I'm glad you had your great date today. Chief viewers on ass. Oh, they always show up, these people. Now I don't even know where to go. Yep, because I have links like that banned. Because of people like that. Because of people like that, I have links banned. Embedded links. They don't stop though. Yeah, this is the third stream in a row at least. Yep, but they've definitely been here for far longer than this, but sadly we still don't know where to go. It's a mystery. It's the great mystery. Where are these cheap viewers? Allegedly there are cheap viewers. Where are they? Nobody knows. No matter where you go. Bob is keeping it from us. I'm hiding it like a secret. I'm like Kuno. The fuck does Kuno wanna share the link? That was bad. But yeah, Sanders, you should join us on Project Zomboid. It's a fun game. It can be infuriating sometimes, but it's a fun game. The fuck does Bob care where the chip viewers are? To watch my epic PUBG gameplay. Ah, yes, of course. The epic PUBG gameplay. The nostalgia. Can you still respawn if you die, by the way? Can you still not respawn if you die? Is it game over? If someone like kills your body? Where I run around for 15 minutes and get shot in the face? Nope. Holy shit, that's the worst thing possible. Like, that's the best thing about Battle Royale. Literally the best thing that Apex added to Battle Royale games, and then Fortnite copied them, and then all Battle Royales after that copied. That's literally the best thing. I think Warzone has it as well. There's the ability to come back. Your teammates can bring you back if you die. Imagine it's game over. Like, that's so stupid. So stupid. GG's. Anyways, Project Zomboid. We're probably gonna play tomorrow, Dr. Wu. I just talked to Linktra and MC. You should join us if you're feeling like playing something with a zombie survival open world game. It's fun. It's infuriating. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Infuriating. I think I have an R. An R lisp. Yes, an R lisp. Infuriating. Close enough. But it's fun. I'm sure I'll be able to tomorrow, but feel free to go on without me. No! No, god damn it. I've been trying to set up a day where we can all play. Even if it's late, Dr. Wu. Yeah, it's good. It's fun. We're having fun. But be prepared to... Be prepared to lose your character a lot. I don't really like the bird's eye view games. Ah, okay. Isometric view, bird's eye view. Fair enough. Fair enough. And this one you need it this way, trust me. And this one you need it this way. Otherwise, there's no way your character survives 1 hour without a zombie biting it. You need that view. Anyways, crane control panel. A wrestling control panel with several knobs, 2 buttons marked Marche et and sorry, it went too French. So it's hard, I assume. So listen, the base game is hard, but you can tweak things around with the settings of the world to make it not much of a grind or ass to play, and that's definitely what we did. We made the game much more or much less ass or of a grind or a chore to play. With that being said, it's still not a cakewalk. You could still easily die and, you know, get fucked. Going back to work on Monday. Shit. I thought you were done. Because you've been away for a while. I thought you were done. Still pretty tough and grindy, yeah. It still has that. 50-50, I'll work is a little rough at the moment, probably will be for a bit. No worries, Dr. Wu. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. If you can make it, we'll probably skip. It's okay. The point is to play together and have fun. But I still recommend it. Honestly, I'm having fun with it. What did I want to say? Oh, I want to tell you something, Sanders. I may or may not be going to Lebanon in November/December. I've had 3 weeks vacation. Jesus fucking Christ. So this is your chance once more to come have a great time. Yeah, no chance. Yep, see, there you go. You're always doing this. You're always doing it. You're ruining it. Couldn't even go to Turkey. Yep. You're ruining it. I'm so pissed about it. I mean, why did you take 3 weeks vacation in Norway? I'm 100% fine with you playing without me. Don't let me get away. Nah. The whole point is to play together. That's the whole point. If we can't play together, what's the fucking point? Am I right? There's no point. It's not fun. I could have played solo if that's the case. Just make a new world and play solo. But I don't want to. I want to get wiped with the boys. You know, I want to go to the prison, get wiped with all my homies, get pissed, and never play the game again. That's what I want. Jesus. I was forced to take the 3 weeks or nothing at all until the project ends. When is the project ending? When is this called project ending? It seems to control the large crane above. The container is attached to its hook block.
Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Usually marsh means work or walk. Marsh has a lot of words. Tamaksh, that works. On marsh, we're walking. Arrête is stop. But hey, on and off, hey, that works. So I ended up using 1,000 euros for plane tickets to London and visit Ferdinand. Okay. But 1,000 euros for plane tickets? Isn't that very expensive or something? They say it's ending November, December, but I don't believe them. It's never done on the first due date. Okay. So it's not gonna work. You know what? Press Mach.
With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Yeah, it was very expensive because I had to choose like 2 to 3 days before. Still, 2 to 3 days before, it seems very expensive, even with 1,000 euros. It seems very expensive, even with 2 to 3 days before. Ah, actually, wait, you're going back and forth. Never mind, never mind. And it's summertime, so no, it makes sense. That was either 1 week in London or 3 weeks of visiting, wasting my vacation in Norway.
And with a surprisingly quiet.
I wish you pushed it. I wish you pushed it to November.
The container down.
It's still not confirmed, by the way. Keep in mind, it's still not confirmed. I'm still waiting on 1, seeing how the situation is in Lebanon. 2, seeing how my situation is, both financially and health-wise. And yeah, that's it. There's no 3. Ta-da. 1 plane to my capital, then 2 to London. Well, it's 2 planes back and forth. Yeah. Back and forth. Yeah, it's a round trip. It makes sense when it's a round trip. Imagine it'd be a round trip.
The harbor sleeps as
concerning, that's for sure.
The crane can
What's concerning?
Now that its purpose.
What's concerning?
Fulfilled.
Yeah, 2 round trips. Wait, 2 round trips? Ah, wait, I misunderstood at the beginning. So 2 planes back and forth between your city and the capital, and then the capital and London. So 4 planes in total. The situation in Lebanon. Yes, that's also true. Okay, so 4 flights. Okay, no, 1,000 euros seems reasonable for 4 flights in total. But isn't that usually called a escale? Or no, they're not. They weren't related. The harbor sleeps with the psych. Rages in the distance. The crane can rest again now that its purpose has been fulfilled.
Move in this container, of course.
Hopefully,
this purpose, it was built.
Hopefully, the situation in the Middle East and Lebanon does not escalate. But I'm not gonna lie to you. The recent events yesterday and today have not been good. Are not a good indicator. I know I'm playing a political game already, but I don't want to get very political here. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. I mean, I guess it's funny how the flights in Norway are more expensive than the ones abroad. I thought Lebanon was gonna escalate because of the football match. You mean, wait, football match? I guess not. Wait, you're talking about the incident that happened a few days ago in Majd al-Shams where kids got killed? Yeah. Well, the Israeli forces did strike the capital, or rather, the southern suburb of the capital, Beirut, yesterday, targeting both civilians and military personnel to a certain organization. And they did kill a lot of people. Both innocent civilians, kids, and military personnel again. And this is why I have a concern that things will further escalate because of this. It's gonna be like a ball that's gonna keep rolling and rolling and rolling and getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it doesn't happen. Who wants war, right? But that's how it seems to be for now. And they also assassinated the Hamas's. I probably shouldn't have said the name. Those people, the political leader in Iran, they assassinated another guy in Iran. So yeah, shit is not looking good. Shit is not looking good. Shit is not looking good. All we can do is pray for peace, I guess. Moving this container, of course, for the purpose it was built, for the purpose it has acted, and now it will rust.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
We'll see how it was worth it or not. But yeah, that aside, I hope you had fun with your vacation in London or Norway. Did you? Did you manage to have some fun with Ferdinand? How's the crazy man doing? When's the big music release? My headset is dying. Yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad to hear that. Time for a new headset, clubbing, etc. Hey, I've been meaning to go to London or the UK in general. Just need to find the time. Really. Was there a step down? No, I don't think so. Velson means Wilford in Arden. Fjord.
Before you stands.
London is expensive as fuck. Yeah, I know. I hear.
Just one of many in the yard.
I hear London is expensive as fuck. Yes. I think I blew around 2K on 1 week. Ouch. That's a big ouch. This is not including Grant, right? I assume you stayed with Ferdinand. So that doesn't mean that's included. Grant. The ferry stands, the cargo container is one of the many in the yard. Lieutenant, I think there's something special about this container.
Is this like your thing with
Yep, free stay. 2K and the free stay in 1 week? That's insane. That is, whoa. There's all sorts of BS going around. Yeah, but hey, you still had fun, right? What's the fucking point of money? If you can afford to waste it, as long as you're not going hungry, screw it. You know what I mean? As long as you're not going hungry, you're having fun, it's worth it. That's what I was thinking. It's literally worth it.
You do?
I don't plan on
Because I
living to
don't.
100, nor do I plan on maybe I don't plan on having kids at all, but like I don't plan on inheriting my kids millions. If I ever have any. They're gonna have to work with the sweat of their, not chin, what was it, forehead. Sweat of their forehead to earn money.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
It was hanging from the crane. I don't know, Kim, it just feels special.
There may very well be, but we are not here
Yep.
to look for that.
What's the point otherwise, right? We're not having fun here while we're still alive. What's the fucking point of living?
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to talk
I'm
to
glad
the
you had
inn,
fun, bro.
right?
I'm glad you had fun. That's all that matters. Going back to the mines on Monday. Yee, that's gonna suck. It's good you had fun in these 3 weeks before you go back to the mines. My man is is going to the mines. There's a joke there somewhere. There's a joke there somewhere.
No reply. You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail.
Free my
The doors
man!
seem to be
Get him
mechanically
free!
locked.
Set him free!
To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions
Impossible,
with
Jesus.
some puzzlement.
Persuade the door to open? What? That's the children, haha, master got me working. Exactly, the children, you're from the mines. My boy's in the mines. Do you guys have a bird with you? Anyways, have a good stream. I'll see you later. Mr. Generous God, you can't just drop 4K bits like this and go escape. Well, you can, but thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. Hopefully, I'll see you later. Watch me. Hopefully, I'll see you around later. And if you can join us, please join us. If you can. If you can't, you can. Kisses. Have a great night. And thank you again so much. You think I can drop 4K bits for this door to open for me? Apparently, you can persuade the door to open by using rhetoric. You can talk to the door and let it open. Kitsuragi, do something. He's not doing anything. He's being useless. Kitsuragi, do something. Okay, wait. So if I press on array now, I'm wondering what it does exactly. What would array do?
Does not return to its original position.
Uh-huh. There's nothing. Why are they telling me to come here? What's up? Well, I don't know how we open that crane, not gonna lie, but the shipyard is oddly quiet, the gate machines are sleeping. I need to check if I'm actually getting experience, by the way. Where do I check? It was here? Yeah. So 5 out of 100, I'm pretty sure I did. Every time you click on a bubble, you get +1 experience. Let's see. Industrial thermos smells like burnt coffee. 6? Yep, 6. Nice. I can lurk here now. Hey, Lentra! Bro, I can't believe you just did that. That's insane.
Link trail 30 Chaired X95. Let's go, baby. I can lurk here now.
Like, that's actually insane. Thank you for the bits. My boy just came swooping in to take that 4K spot that Sanders just took. You can't take number 1 though. It's gonna be very hard to take number 1, that's for sure. What's in here? Paran Ultra Series gloves, Half-Light. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. What do my current gloves do? And +1 interfacing, +1 electrochemistry. Cool. Am I getting +1? Yeah, I'm getting +1. Ooh, +1 and experience. Thank you for the lurk though, Linktra. Who the hell is this? The banner sags under the weight of the rain and snow, white waves on red.
Container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, put the logos on.
Easy Leo, yeah? That seems like a fitting
The
name.
lyrics to this container song are being made up.
And
as
yes,
he
you're
goes
right,
along.
Yumi. We are in a new place. I'm very happy that we're in a new place finally. We access the docks.
The accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi.
He's Ubi.
from the
He works at
Venetian
Ubisoft.
peninsula Of Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Ubisoft. There's no way. From the Vanishing Peninsula. Also very true. Also very true. From the Vanishing Peninsula of Ubisoft. On Mundi.
Container, used to be Wild Pines.
Container.
Now belongs to Everard.
A tiny man is so this is a tiny man? He looks my size and bigger than Kim. If he's tiny, what leaves us? And his work doesn't even notice you. Do not trouble the man. He enjoys activity. Leave. No, I want to talk to this guy. He seems nice.
Everard, Everard, Everard. He looks after everyone. Huh? Well, hey there. How can I help you, mister?
Hello there.
I see you are not a union man, mister. Did you get lost? You're not one of them scabs, are you?
A shadow passes over his kind face. Relax, I'm not a scab. Thank you for the alert. What is it that you with you people and scabs? Actually, I am, yes.
I mean, I don't personally mind. Folks is just folks, you know, and folks gotta eat. Just some of the other guys don't look too kindly on the
Isn't
scabbing
situating
time,
his
if you
answer.
know what I mean, mister.
You're Ubi, right?
Oh yes, born and raised in Irish, mister. Mum had to leave my dad
Mister.
after he got
Can
a
drop
bit
them, mister.
violent. Took us here to the new world. I was about 10 then. Too old to lose my accent then.
Does Irish mean Ireland by any chance? I feel like that's the reference here.
People say us Ubis are up to all sorts of trouble with sheep and other animals and whatnot. I just want you to know there was never any of that where I come from. No,
Really?
sir. Those are just nasty rumors.
Really now? What do you do with those sheep and other animals?
Thank you for clarifying that, sir.
It's very important you clarify that.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So it's easier for the crane
I have
operators
too
to
many
spot
things.
us.
I have too many things lowering my my logic.
Sure, mister. About what? Bye-bye now.
I have too many things lowering my logic. Don't I? Why do I remember having something that lowers my logic? The hell? Why, how come I have -2 to logic then? Bonus from... Ah, it's my thoughts. My thoughts. Fuck. Need to finish this. Sheep is definitely Ireland. Yep.
Oh, hey, mister. I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larice said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my
Okay, that's a
apartment
very
building.
big...
They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And no trouble at all, mister. No, oh, most of the guys are down at
I'll
the
leave
gates,
that
keeping
prompt
the
for
scabs
later.
From coming in. We're on a strike. The whole union is. You don't have to work when you're on strike. Ha! We haven't worked for 2 months now.
He's very happy about that decision.
So no one is working?
Not
Doesn't seem
everyone
that be
is
the
down there,
way.
Of course. Mr. Everard is in his office, where he always is. And Jean-Luc is guarding the gate.
Jean-Luc, is that Majored? Is Jean-Luc Majored?
But Titus and his boys got into some drunken trouble and Everard sent them on a nice vacation. For a week or so.
Titus and his boys, yep. That's the people who murdered that body out there that we still haven't lowered.
Oh, I'm not really supposed to talk about that. That's union business.
He smiles and leans closer. Okay, I feel like he wants to tell me
Him
something
and his
here.
boys stirred up something in town. Probably drank too much and got into a fight or something. I heard Mr. Everett telling them to take some
Ooh,
time
but
off.
what did they actually do?
I guess the boys got a bit too rowdy and had to let out some steam. I don't really know the
I
details.
wonder how they
but
let
that's
out that
just how
steam.
boys are, you know. I haven't been in a fight since I was in middle school.
Easy, Leo. Let's keep this on the hearties.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful anyway. Don't fight it. Better to go with the flow.
Okay, let's see about this fight you got into. Too rowdy, Leo. What kind of fight did they get into? Did they kill a mercenary?
I remember I was the runt of the class. The bigger boys always used to pick on me. You see, I had a bit of a temper back in the day. Flew off the handle like nobody's business. But Mr. Everett and his brother always came to help. Once they beat old Noel Becker so bad he needed stitches on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Noel never started another fight with anyone after this. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar are real nice guys, mister. You should go talk to Mr. Everett.
He really...
I'm sure you'll be good friends.
Okay, new drinking game
He's
idea.
friends with everyone around here.
New drinking game idea. Whenever Leo says Mister, take a shot. will instantly die from one conversation.
Yes, yes. Everybody needs a job, and this is mine.
Leonard.
I'm Leonard, by the way. Leonard Bellick. But everyone calls me Leo.
Leo. This little man raises his hand in a welcoming gesture. He's so sweet, though. I like him.
I'm like Mr. Everett's
I like him.
right-hand man when Mr. Edgar is out of town, and Mr. Edgar's right-hand man when Mr. Everett is away. Actually, Miss Beaufort is the right-hand man, but she's a lady.
A lady.
Who is this Miss Beaufort?
Is Miss Beaufort the 7th Hardy boy? 7th or 8th? No, I think it's 8th.
A real pretty lady with a skin like those Douai Sucre candy bars my missus likes so much. Them are real nice to suckle on once the dinner is done and me and the missus sit down beside the radio. But I can't listen to the radio all the time. There's so much to do around here, and I'm always busy keeping things running here.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hold on. Who's this Miss Beaufort you mentioned? I think you're doing a great job around here, Leo.
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool. Mr. Everett put her through some fancy school and everything, east of the river. 4 years she was gone, and when she came
Why
back,
does everyone
she was all
look so ugly in
fancy
this game?
entirely.
Hey, Linktra. I won't accept Leo slander. I shan't accept putting slander on my good man Leo's name. What do you mean he's ugly? Look at him. He's an absolutely beautiful, handsome man.
He respects that word. That's obvious.
But she's a real nice girl. Grew up in this.
It's just the art style, honestly.
Knows everybody and gets
It's
along
just the
with
art style they
everyone.
went for.
Real pillar of the community one
That's
day, I'm
interesting.
sure.
You can't deny that. It's interesting.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she turned out like her. But she
I'm
can't
looking
have
at
kids.
him. ...
Dr. Lemaitre said so, and she knows
Dr.
about such
Lemaitre.
things. Been a doctor for almost 50 years, she has.
Law school? Could she be talking about the union fixer?
I don't
AKA
think
the
so.
gardener?
Looks like it.
I'm
Oh,
not
it
sure
is?
what a fixer is, but she is a real nice girl. Smart
That
as
was
a witch, too.
oh, then yeah. It does feel like it's her.
Telling the gardener you know her name might throw her off. Perhaps something to consider.
Mm-hmm. Leo wrote a note to make more banners.
Oh, yes, yes. I leave all kinds of notes for myself. That old head of mine ain't so good at keeping things in no more. I almost forgot about the board.
Borscht. What's the borscht? That's a very good question. We wanted to know about the borscht.
Oh, yes. I've been taking special whirling borscht to the men every day since the strike started.
Ooh.
It's very, very good. Makes a man feel so warm and happy. I feel like I could take on Mr. Renadan's boar dogs every time the lunch is done.
What do you mean by taking this soup to the men? Is it for striking?
Yes, yes. I'm taking
Okay,
it to them.
don't tell
The
your
borscht keeps them
company
happy
secrets to
and in
Leo.
fighting
My man
spirits.
keeps
Makes you all warm
spilling
inside.
everything
They brew it in the whirling
with
in
zero
rags.
incentive, with zero violence. He just gives it all away. My man has a loose cannon. Or what? Not loose cannon. There's a word for it. For someone who has a loose tongue. I think no, not loose tongue. Long tongue. I don't remember anymore. But you get the point. The whirling in rags. Wait, is that chef that doesn't speak?
Oh, the whirling's cook. He makes
Yep.
them is always talking with Mr. Manana in that weird language and laughing together.
Oh,
He doesn't
Manana can
what
speak
we
his language?
He's from Grad.
I see where he gets the name Easy Leo from. Yep. He's very easy.
Oh, sure, mister. Sure. You do that. Yeah.
He didn't actually
Thank you,
understand
Leo.
what you meant. And now he's just nodding along.
Does he know what's in the container?
Oh, that one.
What's in the
That
box?
should be empty as far as I know. Lots of containers here have nothing in them. They're just waiting to be loaded up.
I don't buy it.
Told you.
No, I don't buy it, bro. Don't give me that told you shit. I don't buy it.
Oh, you want Mr. Everett then? He's an awfully nice fellow, he is.
Did you see the color
Him and
just
his
suddenly
brother are
change?
both nice fellows.
It's like the snow
Lived their
melted.
entire lives in this here
Did
neighborhood.
you see this? It's like the snow melted. What the fuck happened?
Guys like Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar, his brother, are real good guys. Made Martinez what it is today. Mr. Everett and Mr. Edgar and I went to
Everett.
the same school, we did, when we were boys. Oh, Mr. Everett is where he always is. In his office, of course.
So we need logic to be able to do that that assignment, and I don't think I have anything to increase my logic, right? Oh, I do have glasses actually. I do have these glasses, and I need to wait a little bit more to unlock Guillaume Le Million.
Oh,
Let me see
hey,
though,
mister.
just out of question.
No trouble at all, mister. Oh, I'm just making some covers for them.
58%. I can
Sure,
get a
mister.
better. I can get a better percentage soon. Very soon. Like 21 minutes or something. 21 minutes in game. Coffee in the giant thermosis is still lukewarm. Thermosis? Isn't it just called a thermo? Thermostat? The stair made the fallacy thing up. I'm guessing this is Mr. Everard. I see where he gets. Yeah, never mind. What did I thought that was new? Ooh, a swordfish. A taxidermy fish that tells time. Hello there.
Before you is a walrus of a man seated behind a large.
He looks like the
desk.
penguin from
He looks
Batman.
up from his work, not the least bit surprised.
There's a walrus
to
of a
see you.
man.
With great effort, he straightens himself up in his chair, yet says nothing. He simply stares at you.
Yep, that's Mr. Everard, apparently, so he is. Leave without comment. That would be so anticlimactic.
Welcome, Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi.
That's definitely not
It's good of you two to
a
stop
voice
by.
I associated
Please,
with this
have a
person.
seat.
And the. Whoa! Harry Dubois! HDV! We got it! We got the name! Harry Dubois! Wait, Harry Dubois? That's practically Harry of Wood. Wood Harry. Harry Wood. That's the name for my character? No wonder I tried to kill myself by alcoholism. It's good of you to stop by. Please have a seat. He gives us a tiny chair opposite his giant desk.
I'm Everard Clare, head of the Debarders Union here in Martinez. I'd offer you my hand, but unfortunately my health prevents me from getting up. You understand?
Bro, that chair must be very comfortable, I'm not gonna lie.
He looks extremely comfortable. The tiny folding chair, on the other hand, looks
Is
like
that
a
just-
torture device.
Wait, no way, it looks very comfortable.
You go ahead, detective.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks.
I'll do my best. Can I save? Too late to save? Should have saved
Forget
before.
about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Why are you calling me? Hey. Don't start.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner, as equals. Take a seat. I insist.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's nothing.
So my name is Harry
Forget
Dubois.
about it. Filter, he's trying to throw you off your game with this Dubois nonsense. Don't give him the pleasure.
No, I believe it. It was HDB as well before. It was HDB before. I don't sit. It's kind of my thing. I'll take a seat.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
I mean, serious. Try to wink back. Damn, this chair is uncomfortable.
So tell me, how can the head
You're
of the
trying to
Debarders
actually bite me
Union
off?
help a
Seriously?
representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world. It's
I got
violating
-1
your
HP.
backside.
I got -1 HP for fucking sitting on a
By
chair.
the way,
That's weird.
I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say. This should take care of that nonsense.
Wait, what? This should take care of that nonsense. He points to a giant novel to check on this desk. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager. Go ahead, take it.
Whoa, he's not even trying to hide that he's trying to buy me off. Not even trying.
Wow, That's 25.
25 real?
That's good money.
Wow.
You need it.
Wow, bro. 25 real? Fuck off, you
Yes,
bitch. Cheap
but
bitch.
you owe him for
At
it.
least buy me off with something worth it. Like, give me 1,000 real. Then we'll start talking. Take the comment check, but don't say nothing. Nope. Keep it good.
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No union man in him. A real piece of work,
25
that boy is.
real. Stupid bitch.
With a grin, he points to the checker game.
I feel
It's like
insulted.
you're on a game show. At least
I actually
don't
feel
think
insulted. You can take that comically large check and shove it up your ass. Keep it, I'm good.
Okay, okay. I respect a man with principles. No handouts then. Now,
That's not what he
I'd like
did.
to set your mind
He crosses
at
his arms
ease
and his
about
temple
one other
midsection and
matter.
sinks further into his
Your
chair. That's
lost
definitely not
gun.
what he did.
Let me assure you, union people are on it as we speak. I've got my
How
best
does he
hounds
know?
looking for that lost gun.
Does he know? Apparently he knows everything.
his slug-like
This
lips
looks like the big
move,
boss of everything
but
here.
All you hear is an echo. Lost gun, lost gun, lost gun. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear.
Okay, this conversation
Only
has
two
been
words
horrible so far.
escape its gravitational pull. Lost and
Gone.
When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
I know everything, Harry. Right now, I know that you're worried. Don't be worried. Everything's going.
I'm
It's
not
not
worried.
like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now.
I already know
pointing
who
it
has
into
it.
their own
He said the
mouths.
woman bought it.
It's in a safe place.
Probably
I
the
just
same
know.
woman who's
I have
the
a
Hardy
feeling
member.
Everything's going to be all right.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it.
The
You
chair is
always
killing
keep
you,
at
minus
least
2.
2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later. We don't need Mr. Clare's help with this.
I agree.
wouldn't be so sure about
I can't
that.
do this. I'm forced to panic. Well, this sucks. This sucks. What's composure? Here it is. Jesus. I'm in a really bad situation, not gonna lie.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry.
So close.
Aren't you? You're about to cry because you lost
So
your
wet men
gun,
can cry
and
too.
those
That's
children are
true.
gonna shoot
But this is
themselves.
not the right time to cry.
Mr. Dubois,
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps repeating.
Jesus Christ,
What
calm
is he
down.
trying to
I
prove?
should not have sat on that chair.
You need to cool the fuck down.
I should not have sat on that
Chill.
chair. Sitting on that chair has been the worst single decision I've made in this game so far. Literally, sitting on a chair has been the worst decision of my life in this game. What other game does this to you?
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Dubois, Harry.
Keep sliding down the chair like a jello shot. There are no hurries. Let your mind go to your safe place. Actually, I want to go off the chair.
Mr. Dubois, are you okay?
Get off the chair!
Can I get you a glass of water or something? Are you having some kind of medical emergency?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow, in a kind of throw-in motion, like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back
Oh
at
yeah,
you.
yeah man, I'm fucking
Ease,
great. Keep
Mr.
sliding.
Dubois.
Actually, the chair is comfortable. I use that glass of water. Sit up upright. I don't want the glass of water. Just sit. Just stand up.
Don't be dramatic. I can see your condition isn't terminal.
What an odd demonstration of... you got me, Harry. I don't even know what. As entertaining as it was, I'm afraid we're wasting our time. And I'm
Kim does not have my
extremely
back.
busy man, as I'm sure you
Kim
are
does not
too.
have my back.
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Quick,
He's not having
here's
my
your
back.
window. Get yourself together. It is about time to stop embarrassing
Oh,
yourself.
get off the chair.
Questions will help you regain some of your lost dignity.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
I'm at my age. Where are you playing? I'm at the peak of my abilities. I too am surprised by the resilience and athleticism of this tool I've been provided with. Tap your chest. My body's gonna break down any moment now, probably pushed it to the limit. Enough wackiness, let's get back to business. Say nothing.
The big man peers at you over the rims of his
Say nothing.
glasses
Don't let
for
him
a
get to you.
moment, then interlaces his fingers and rests his chin on his
Linktra
hand.
was saying Easy Leo was ugly. What do you think about this guy, Linktra? If you thought Easy Leo was ugly, what do you think about this guy? By the way, congratulations on your VIP badge. I don't know if you noticed. Wink, wink.
Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it. Of course, let us dispatch with the formalities. You call me Everard? My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
I think the odds of that are very low.
It might be a good idea to hide your confusion. I mean, see what his game is
Why?
first.
The way he's asking the questions is very weird. What kind of American gnome is that?
So good
You call
to
that
hear
as
that,
an
Harry.
you call that a gnome?
Apparently, my sources were wrong.
He looks huge.
However, if you did have a spot of memory trouble, I could help you out with my big fat folder.
My big fat folder.
Words flow like a river of
Does
honey
everything he
from his
has
lips.
is big and fat? Big fat check, big fat folder,
I guess word has already reached him. No,
everything.
no harm.
Big fat chair, big fat desk.
Are you trying to tell me you've gotten hold of some of our documents?
Does he have my papers?
Mr. Kitsuragi, would you mind? Me and Harry are talking about his lost identity right now.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's
Drama.
not smart. Shows you're on the edge. Do some probing first.
Ah, this? My friends in your organization gave it to me, Harry.
He's fat and bald, they call that a gnome.
This
That's not enough to
translates
count as a
into,
gnome. He has to be very
"Aha,
short as well.
You guys are so corrupt.
I find that very suspicious. May I have a look?
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi.
Getting easy
I'm
to
sure
get this
you
now.
understand. Please, well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in one word, it would be apologetic.
Sorry, cop.
Well, you sure come off as very confident in all our interactions, Harry. You're a
I
real
am
man's
a
man.
sorry cop. Sorry cop
Family?
is sorry.
Harry, you're not a
Yep.
family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless you think you're a family man. Do you strike yourself as a family man, Harry? Well, yes. I'm sure you're going to make one little boy or a girl very happy and proud one day, Harry.
His voice is annoying, I'm gonna lie.
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
You don't feel like either one of
We're back,
these
y'all.
things.
Take your time, brother.
You know what your name is. You have a sophisticated name, like that of a count, or a beautiful man.
That's not my name. My name is Rafael Cousteau. Yes.
No, I'm really not. You are Harry.
No, you are Harry. You're a wizard, Harry.
Fine, Harry. You can even be Harry Raphael Dubois de Costo, or whatever you choose to be.
Harry Dubois isn't a bad name. I agree. Harry Dubois is not a bad name.
Mr. Kitsuragi doesn't seem even slightly empathetic to your memory loss, Harry.
As you look at the folder,
If I failed that, I would have been very
covers it
mad.
with his hand and pets it. He's hiding
Pets
it from
it?
you because it's not a real RCM folder. It's just another one of those brown folders you
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the RCM. Those Census Bureau people are absolutely corrupt. You should do something about them.
He got the name from the Census Bureau, and everything else from your actions here in Martinez.
Yep.
Yes, Mr. Kitsuragi from the Census Bureau. Like I said, now I'm actually a very busy man. So is there anything else I can do for you, Harry?
Why does he keep saying my name as if it's gonna taunt me or
That
annoy me or
means
something?
He doesn't really know anything about you.
Yep.
A pity. The mystery of you will have to remain a mystery.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on. Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez. I know everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been
How
weighing
do you
on
get
me
past
so
Measurehead?
heavily.
I didn't get past Measurehead.
understand you need to interview.
I didn't get past Measurehead. We did the jump. We did that. Was it Savoir Faire or how? What was it? No, I don't think it was Savoir Faire. I think it was Half Flight. It's either that or that. The jump for the jacket, where he does the Matrix jump, does something like this. I went through fucking Kuno's place. Yes, I fucked up Kuno's place.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up at night. I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
Yes, that sounds good. Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines. Incredibly talented at opening doors.
Yeah, you've heard wrong. I literally haven't opened a single door that's locked to me yet.
Oh, you're being too modest, my friend. But don't worry. This annoying thing I have is completely legal. I just need
What
you
kind
to
of
open
door
a
are we
door.
talking about?
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire.
Sire.
You could win the trust of the arch liar. Pretend to play into his hand.
Actually, ever my dice roll
should you
sucks.
wish,
Yeah, no,
bend
actually,
his
last time
efforts
my dice rolls were
towards
really
your
good. Maybe
own.
because it was so I was just like. Then should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that.
More
extraordinary
importantly,
physique
he's
you
too
do.
big.
You look
to be
like
able
you
to
could run
move.
around all day.
You want to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be, Harry? Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing for you to worry about.
Uh-huh.
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting
Oh, is it the guy
foolishly.
who was smoking? He moves less and rubs his nose. I think he's talking about the guy who was smoking on the balcony.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you. Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know
Bigwig.
everything that goes on in Martinez.
I refuse the task for now. I think I'm gonna accept the task, but not because I want to do it.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can
But I
take
won't
our
actually
friendship
do it
to
as
the
he
next
wants.
level. You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything.
I'm definitely
I just
going
want
in.
that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
And I'm definitely locking the door.
I don't know what that means, Harry. Shady brew? There are so many moving parts in my operation, I can't keep track of them all. You know what? Don't even tell me. Whatever it is, do it. Surprise me. Just one thing. If you can, make it even shady.
Shady.
He sincerely has no idea what you were talking about. And he doesn't care either.
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource.
I both
and
hate
don't
and
have
like
enough
this
of it
guy.
to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
It did seem like I need to
You
smooth
should
out
at
that
least
thing.
try convincing it.
Yep. It does seem like that was the option. Just hate for me. No, I like him because he's funny in a way. He's so irritating that it's funny in a way. You know what I'm talking about?
What? Harry, how could you say that to me? You know I appreciate a joke as much as any jolly fat guy, but I can't
See?
take slander.
See what I
Are
mean?
you actually investigating this?
The reaction appears to be sincere, but it's impossible to tell with this guy. honestly.
Harry, you wound me, Harry.
I know what you mean,
In
but I
the
don't get
heart.
that vibe.
But
Fair
I
enough.
trust you to put this to bed. Do what you must, and let's change the subject, shall we?
He's hiding his real reaction beneath courtesy.
Thank you for your understanding. We will continue to do what we must.
You too, Lieutenant. You know, I like you, but you never were my favorite. I'm a Harry guy. I'm Team Harry.
None taken. Did we have anything else to do here, Harry?
Harry?
Oh, that's very nice. I haven't gotten around to her yet. I'm very, very busy, you see. I hope you're getting along. One thing I want to make very clear, Harry, is that this is not some kind of union versus corporation situation. Everyone is just pals here. Yes, we're all trying
Really?
to do what's best for Martinez. Don't feel like you shouldn't work with her just because you and I are such good friends. I'm not a jealous guy.
Obviously.
What do you mean, Harry? Nothing. I let him go. He's an old man, Harry. I wanted him to spend more time with his family. God knows how long he's got left.
Called him a midget.
Harry, I have little people in my organization. I would never call someone a midget. What is this? Honestly, I'm beginning to think you're a midget, Harry.
Oof.
I'm only kidding, Harry. You're not a midget. No one is. We're pals. If she actually wants to see me, she will find a way. Any good negotiator would. And I just don't
Was
have
she supposed to
anything
give me
discuss
something?
with a
If I
bad
remember correctly?
negotiator.
She was supposed to give me something, right? Like a Joyce, like a way inside.
He doesn't want to see her. It's as simple as that.
Vanished? Harry, the woman left her casserole in the oven and couldn't make it here in time for the voting. Oh, did I leave my casserole on? Better go home and check. The election can wait. When she got back, the whole thing was over.
Wait, there was no mention of a casserole from Joyce.
Funny, Joyce didn't mention a casserole.
Harry, Harry, Harry.
Harry,
Do
Harry,
not
Harry.
fixate on this little matter. Maybe it was a rabbit stew.
I can't
or
wait
a hairdryer,
to be done with this
or an
guy.
iron. The point is, her heart wasn't in it. Mine was. Of course, Harry. Let me just assure you one more time. It's perfectly okay to share anything we discuss here with this Joyce. This is a completely transparent organization. I have no interest in what she is doing, but I myself have nothing to hide. Your business is your business, and I respect your privacy. Just remember, none of this is secret. Tell her about all of it. My brother's picture, my singing swordfish clock.
Yeah, step
Tell her
away,
how
not only because of
overweight
this
I am
guy's
and how I'm
voice.
helping you find
Alright,
your
Doctor Who.
lost gun.
Good luck in
Tell her
wherever you
about
have to do. I
everything.
think it's work related. You told me
Everard
about how
doesn't
it's
lie.
going. And I feel like the guy's voice is almost done. Don't worry about
It
it.
is rather interesting to tell people things about each other, isn't it? It was nice telling him about her right now.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're
You mean your
turning
best
every
woman?
stone, searching every playground, asking. Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun.
He
hostage.
definitely is. Does this mean if I do things for you, I will get my gun back? No.
Harry, Harry. I was only trying to be tactful. A lost gun is a dangerous thing. I can't have it around in my neighborhood. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak. Teenage gangs could be arming themselves.
Yeah,
Get
cool.
a hold of yourself, Harry.
I assure you, we are working on locating the missing sidearm as well.
The lieutenant is concerned about the lost gun and feels that the fact you haven't prioritized looking
Well,
for
we
it
already
is
know what
unfortunate,
happened to it.
if inevitable, and doesn't put the arse.
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's excellent news. Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
This is the thing, the pass, finally.
Here, you're one of us now. A real
Union
red and white
card.
union man. Take care, Harry.
Let's see the
Guillaume
point.
Le Million.
Guillaume Le Million.
Bad news. Guillaume Le Million did not become a cop. In 38, he went on a tour to the Sinyao province in Safre, where he died of autoerotic
Autoerotic
asphyxiation. His
asphyxiation,
body
amazing.
was found hanging from a decorative dragon tree in his junior suite, amid drug paraphernalia, unwholesome objects, and the Sylvia Trainer single, Wonderland, skipping in the background. And yes, you can take this as a metaphor for Revachol in the 30s.
This was a
and
warning.
Also as a warning.
I think I may have tried to do the same thing. +1, pain threshold, blood oxygen is boring, all psyche learning caps raised by 1. Okay, that was a good trait to unlock, actually. That was a good trait to unlock. I'm no longer getting -1 logic from it. I do have -1 logic from this, though. Hey! Hey! Should I unlock another talent trait, perhaps? Should we? Unlock another talent trait, perhaps? I don't think so. Because I believe none of these are that useful, and I have to spend the talent. Like, it's so annoying that you have to spend the talent point to remove another one. They're not that infinite after all, skill points. I'm calling them talent points. The suicide of Kraz Mazov. Alright! So that was actually great. That was actually great. We learned our name for the first time ever. How do I exit this thing? Open the apartment door for Everard. Everard asks you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard. The basement door behind the... Ah, that door that we could never open to intimidate the occupant. I don't know who lives there. Do what you have to do. Everard has promised to give you info on the case in return. A special borscht. I don't think I'm gonna help him, but we'll see what I have to do. Also, I can talk to Easy Leo now and convince him about that thing.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm sure, mister. Absolutely.
Sorry.
I'm always willing to help
Sorry,
out
Leo.
nice fellows such as yourself.
Sorry, Leo. I didn't wanna insult you like that. My bad.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am.
72%.
The containers
Nice.
in the yard are
We did
green
it.
in wild
He's not
pines,
here. He just said he's
and
in
the
step away.
mountains rising behind
I don't
Leo
think you saw that.
is all red
But yeah,
in
he said he's not here.
colors.
He's AFK. One point of handlers, all red in union colors.
It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside. All the red containers have the Debarders Union logo on them.
No, not really. Mr. Everett doesn't tell me all the big things. Says I go and tell them to everyone.
Yep, that's why he's called Easy Leo.
Oh, no trouble at all, mister. No trouble at all.
No trouble at all. Okay. Good progress, good progress. Let's see, what do we do next here? We have that container that we need to talk to. What was the thing that I can use to be able to talk to that container? Logic, was it? Or rhetoric? No, logic, I think.
You're back before
Rhetoric.
the cargo container. Its draw has not lessened since you were last here.
8%.
If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Do I have anything that increases rhetoric? Minus rhetoric. Minus 2 to savoir faire. I have everything in the world except for rhetoric. What's my current rhetoric? It's 6. It's 6, and still, even though it's 6, it's my highest trait. It's still very low for that container. That container seems to be something beyond my wildest imagination, it seems. Bro, just go down, please. I hate when the controls are so funky sometimes. I hate when the controls are so funky sometimes. Is there anything left here? I was able to rest here.
This is the night. The chair is not as austere as the
Want
rest
to see
of the
what
booth.
will happen if
Thin
you
grey
do.
pillow is attached to the seat, secured to the stiles by black ribbons. Stale air floods through your nostrils. Not a single mote of dust floats inside your lungs, though. The inside of the booth
Immaculate.
is immaculate. The drawers are empty, save for old timesheets and receipts. One small box, however, does hold some cheap
Painkillers.
They are slightly
Out of date.
Oh boy, where to start? Elevated risk of dementia,
No.
mini strokes, Prophet's disease,
Prophet's disease. What's Prophet's
sudden
disease?
death, hair
Sudden
death,
death.
erectile malfunction, critical flatulence,
Just these side
watery
effects.
blood, black mucus, uncontrollable weeping, increased sensitivity
To
to
opera?
opera, inoperable joint disorder, total spinal collapse.
Okay, how about we
This was a bad
don't
idea.
take these? How about we
You
don't
stand
take
and
these?
exit the
Yeah, I think like it's a good idea not to take these painkillers. Yeah, let's go. And fuck Measurehead, just in case that wasn't clear. All my homies hate Measurehead.
Stand the drawer slides.
We don't need him anymore. Fuck off, Measurehead, you stupid, lumbering, racist cunt.
Your race descent has only worsened.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy. I wish I had my gun so I can shoot you in the face. I'm so violent right now. Hello, Mananya.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too.
Labor Utopia. Not approvingly.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Uh-huh.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, the mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him?
That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? He shakes his head solemnly.
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Mm-hmm.
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open? Oh, say no more. I got you.
Taps the side of his nose with a little wink.
I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
I sounded pretty intricate. I'm a hustle grinder. I heard something about a weasel and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. I'm not opening this door for myself, I'm opening it for all the working men.
Oh, so the none of the above type, are you? I get it, I get it. I like to keep my distance too. But it doesn't matter.
I think you're doing.
It's a good
Thanks.
thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse.
I already know what
That's
it is.
behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Uh-huh.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
His gaze wanders off into the distance.
None of this mess with him. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else I should know about this task? The weasel person when he'll be
I'm
home?
more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
He means he's not going to tell you because he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for
Uh-huh. But that doesn't mean he answered the question about the murder guys.
who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
We're negotiating our share. Aye.
Wait, not wages or pensions or how large a share would you like?
This stuff. They already covered.
Uh-huh. Maybe be careful then, it's a lot more than most people here have. However much you feed the wolf.
Never grateful. Were we ever grateful, we'd have nothing. You fight for every piece. All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be on the company's board, so they could take part in the decision-making process.
This seditious talk sounds like communism. Just so we're on the same page. communism is
Still the rich
basically
people, or
wanting to
deporting
kill the
them
rich
to a labor camp in
or
southeast Grad.
deporting them to a labor camp
But don't
in
say that out loud if
southeast
you're a
Grad.
communist.
But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
No.
He's a
I don't
socialist.
think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
The stuff you do aligns admirably well with the World Republic. Why not call yourself a communist? Right on, brother. You should take what's not your school. I don't have anything to add to that.
I have nothing against communists. They are honorable boyaderos. And they have good analysis. But my own code serves me well. If my code starts failing, a code can fail a man as well as a man can fail a code, then I will have to submit to a new one, which may well be communism.
He knows who he is, firmly grounded.
Nature
has
and
no
force
need to
elaborate his political
reinforce or
identity to
elaborate
himself
his
or others.
political identity
Relatable.
to himself or others.
Oh, it sounds like a communist who thinks he isn't doing enough to call himself one. Makes sense.
See, I am primarily a lazy person.
No doubt he's communist enough to call himself such, but he won't.
I don't want to talk about these interesting things. It's not my business.
He likely believes that when someone has radical ideas, he should
I'll
still
present himself
rather
as a self-censorship moderate, not as a missionary of minority
not as a missionary
ideology.
of a minority ideology. It might come in handy to present ideas as a part of reality, the only reality
Instead of
that
how much
exists,
actual form,
instead of some abstract true form. On the other hand,
which is a
he's
moderate.
not lying when performing this sleight of hand. He's a self-interested moderate.
Back. Welcome back, Intro.
That's one way to call it, friend. An unnecessarily complicated way.
Laziness, self-interest, and negligence certainly fit the doctrine espoused here.
Is it the dulcet tone of ultra-liberalism I hear?
At least some people are willing to make the necessary sacrifices in order to reach higher and to better the world.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a
he's a
capable
decent
organizer
businessman.
and a decent businessman.
Okay.
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see? And in this world, the old man is corrupt for our benefit. And we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish. He is reasonably lavish, sure.
Reasonably
That's
lavish,
his
sure.
prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door. This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him,
Having come to his time is the most important thing. I don't disagree with that statement.
It all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool, that of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
Seems good. Seems good to me. It's not disco.
No.
What if? Maybe.
No.
No.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide.
Doesn't seem like they want this from me.
Could effortlessly go even wider, if need be, an endless torrent of time.
Los Ardis?
Los
They're
Ardis.
an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Nah,
Is he
they're nothing
actually
like me.
comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes? He's just trying to keep the peace.
Why not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
Mm-hmm. Interesting conversation. I wonder what to do about that door with Melania. Not Melania, with Everard.
Right to work!
Right to work.
Shame on you!
You have nothing of value, my man. You bring nothing of value.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me
Half
to
light.
fuck off again?
Still very low though. I do think I have something to increase my half-life. Maybe more than one thing? Nope, just one thing. Sad. Not gonna be enough.
Looking for something odd?
Even 42%. I'm willing to take those odds. Even 42%. I think I can take those odds. Do you think I can take these odds? I think I can take these odds. You talking to me? One second, I'll be right back. I return. So let's try to do that roll. I think I can do that roll.
Looking for something
I
odd?
feel
Come to tell
comfortable.
me to fuck off again?
Yes, fuck off.
The main thing is to not overdo
Sad.
it, even
Sad.
when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
Make me runt.
Let's just go and ask Tommy, alright?
Shit.
We are wasting our time.
We're done for now. 42% seemed like a good roll to take. 42% seemed like a good roll to take, but sadly it did not work out. I don't want to ask Tommy because I think Tommy's thing was kind of intimidating to him. Maybe I can get something that increases my half-life.
You keep coming back. That's good,
Let's do-
officer. Keep browsing those clothes. Keep saving that economy.
I should have gotten this. Can we load back? Is it okay to load back? Would it be considered cheating if we load back a bit? It's not cheating, right? Surely. It's not cheating if we go back. It's only gonna delay the thing until later on. Anyways, when I level up and I do get the skill points necessary, it's okay. Let me convince myself of that. The itchy pants. I should have gotten the itchy pants. €2 itchy pants. Do it. I shall do it.
You keep coming back. You won't regret it.
I'm already regretting it. I'm already regretting it. What are those? Should move the jacket for a second. What are those? Horrible. I look like a hobo. I'm hobo cop. I have a wrench in one hand, a dirty sack in one hand, and I got those pants on, the itchy pants. They're so funny, I agree, they are.
Damn, that felt good. Your heart's pounding nicely.
You should people to fuck off more often.
Fuck off more often.
Kim, I think I should tell people to fuck off more often. It felt really good. Fuck yeah, motherfuckers. Sorry myself. The weather's supposed to make him more intimidating. That's Half-Light. It's more intimidating.
Not as a general rule, but that one was justified. Better to get the lay of the land before telling people to fuck off.
Good point.
That means you should do it whenever you feel like someone's disrespecting your authority. That's the spirit.
I healed morale.
Never forget. The whole world's a
Oh no, I
wooden
healed
house,
physical.
and you're a goddamn flamethrower.
I healed physical. Okay, interesting. It's because I had 3 morale, I was able to unlock that. Interesting. Okay, so now that we have +3, I think we're gonna be at like 72 at least. Yeah, 72.
Fuck off again?
Men like this
Woo.
only respect 2 things.
Strength and fear. Show me her lorry right fucking now. The lady driver's lorry. Where is it?
Fuck you. I told you. I'm not gonna...
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
I'm gonna fuck you for the rest of my life, you understand? I'm gonna put you in a cell with a giant kip. You're gonna be bleeding kip dick. You hear me? I've been to your fucking glory. I know where it is. Point to it. I'm gonna burn it down. You hear me? What's your name, fuckhead? I'm gonna go on police radio saying this guy told Madre to fuck off.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke.
Wow.
I haven't even seen her for days.
Now it's not a big deal for him anymore. This is how he saves face.
Past the monument. Down there. The Green Temple. Now leave me the fuck alone, okay?
Nah.
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
So guys, we did it. We beat up a racist. Hey, it's worth it. That load was worth it just for that part alone. Just to beat up the racist guy. Well, not beat him up, but intimidate him. That lorry seems important. But before we go there, let me... Tough talk for someone who just got fucked up. Let me just put in my bottles. 30 real? Oh my god. 30 whole reals? Was that the jacket thing?
See several packaged raincoats.
The raincoats,
filled
sorry.
a low shelf.
Endurance.
Display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big "Fritta" slogan on the back.
Endurance is good. I'm pretty sure there was something else that I need endurance for, right? Let's see. There was 1, and that's it. 1 endurance. The Hanged Man. I think that was related to the vomit thing that I haven't done yet.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all
You get a
bear
discount.
the Saint-Baptiste Pharmaceutics
You
logo.
get a discount. 1.8. So wait, so 0.9 plus 0.9 is 1.8 plus another 0.9, that's 2.7. You get a 0.20 real discount. Whoa, mind blowing. That discount. Y'all suck. This shop
A
sucks.
colorful display of
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Thanks. Thank you for taking care of my health. Appreciate that. Should probably buy that jacket anyways. In case I need it later on. Tommy I didn't want to bully Tommy, he's a nice guy. Hello, Lori of the mysterious lady.
Contemporaire is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead.
This must be the one he told us about. Unless he was lying.
I don't think he's lying.
The glass on the side windows is tinted.
Of
and
course it's
covered
tinted.
with dust. You can barely make out the shape of the seat.
Of course
and
it's
two
tinted.
steering levers.
Use the pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Cool.
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
Hmm.
There's no picking this lock. The owner has put special care into it. It's
Okay, so apparently we're not gonna pick the lock then. What tool did they say we need to use? The pry bar.
this screen found A to Z.
17%?
contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
Why? Why is it so low? How hard is it to break a window with a fucking pry bar? This does not seem to make sense. This does not seem to make
screen
sense.
found A to
And
Z
if I fail this, what
contemporary
happens?
is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. Pry bar
Of course
in
it failed.
hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
I'm sorry it didn't happen. Really? Hit again.
No, it's not shatterproof. Give me that.
He smashes it into the window. Droplets of glass fly everywhere,
Good job.
shattering
Good
over
job,
the
Kim.
lorry floor and pavement. You can just reach in now.
It went better than I expected. Open it from the inside.
The smell of cigarettes and
Good job, Kim.
welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters.
Actresses smile from the
Actresses
wall.
smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
Admire the posters.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye. A centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded
Why is
remains
this
of an
interesting?
autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. This is Tip Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death. She wasted away in a drug den called the Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street. A mixture of cocaine and morphine.
Cocaine and morphine?
She was afraid of the world
Why?
and the camera, too. The actresses and the rear actor all smile.
That's such a horrible combination, an upper and a downer. Like one of the one of the most extreme uppers and downers at the same time.
Under the driver's seat.
Like taking heroin at some point.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
It has to be an advanced model to fit so many frequencies next to each
Well
other
done,
without
Nathan.
blending them together.
What about Speed Freaks? Yeah, FM. Is that one of the saved stations here?
No, that's on 78.9.
I remember the station this is.
What? I happen to have committed the frequency to memory.
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem admitting that. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation. With
Quite
quite
a
a
range
range
too.
too.
A 20-kilometer radius at least, perhaps extended by an attachable antenna that's not here right now.
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without a dial key.
I see.
The smell of 1,000 cigarettes, some dead actresses, and a rusty old toolbox. You wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here,
Pliers, rusty
a hammer,
wrench have been
a pair
casually
of
thrown there by
pliers,
that
a
disorganized
rusty
driver.
wrench have been casually thrown there
Wonder if
by
there's
the
anything important
disorganized
here.
driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Oh.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole.
Yes.
That's where this is going.
Do the honors.
Which means we can connect the dots. Exactly. One of the footprints at the same scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Yep, that's the same one. But then his eyes light up behind the prescription lens. Wait, the missing 8th Hardy. Here? Also, and she's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we
Women,
know for
always up
certain
to
who was the
something.
missing 8th person at the lynching.
Horrible.
Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Those jerks, definitely. I think the entire union is involved. Maybe even all of the Martinez look around suspiciously. No, I'm not that far, but may.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
The movie stars
No, not
are
yet.
still smiling from the walls. The metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty.
Unfold the
except for
newspaper.
a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Peripherique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
What's
It
on
looks
the
like
note?
an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system.
For her radio.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
The pull-out tool slides back. It closed the rusty old lorry door.
Great. I think we got everything.
That was
Detective?
interesting.
Before we return to Joyce?
Sure. What's up, Kim?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Looks like something police would do. What do you think of all of this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized
I
operation.
agree.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well-funded.
Major player must be financing it. Have you seen
A major
Edward?
player must be financing.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
As elegant as they are, I don't
Exactly, I
think
don't think they are.
the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for Lady Driver's cabin. Is that he called her dyke before that racist NPC? So I think that's the kind of connection he's trying to do here. Maybe they think there's some sort of cinephile. Or could be that. Could the film industry be involved? I don't think so.
Yes, well,
Unimportant.
as elegant.
I want
as
to connect it to
yes,
this.
well,
Yeah, it is unimportant. not gonna
like
lie.
Joyce told us, yes.
It's a waste of time.
logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition. We should return to the murder case, see what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here.
Look
We
it
do
up
not
on
want
that
to get
ASAP
caught in
thing.
that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either. Debrief over. After.
I still don't know how to approach the Joyce thing because we don't want to tell her everything, do we? Hey, officer, got a minute? Oh, since when do you want to talk to me? Usually you try to avoid talking to me, my buddy.
I saw you poking around in Lady Driver's lorry. She in trouble?
The racist told us where their cabin is. We only searched it. No trouble. She's going to be fine. Sorry, man. I can't disclose the fact of the official devastation to you.
Still better than me, I guess. Told you there's plenty of others who tell on her. But it's that bad. Man, what should I do? What should I do to help her?
No need for you to do anything. Don't worry. The police are looking into it. The last thing we need is more civilians involved. I really don't know.
Yeah, maybe I should just keep my head down and work on my rhymes while I can.
Yep, probably a good idea. What's the plan with those rhymes anyway? Alright, I had another question actually.
Oh, you know. Tommy Leham's gonna be a musician. Sprechgesang, but with beats. I've got a lot of free time on the road to hone my craft.
The correct grammar is Tommy Lahom.
Lahom. Yes, that's true, by the way. I was going to mention. You have to do a... What's it called? Like a connection there. I forgot what it's called in French. Liaison. Liaison.
Tommy Lam was taken. My real name's Jerry Lafitte. Tommy's way better.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
He's a poet. Hit him with your best verse. Conceptualization. I can increase my conceptualization before doing it. Pretty sure I had something to increase it. That's one item. And that's it? Really now? I do remember having so I'm already wearing the shirt. Let's do it, let's do it.
Still here. Stuck in this damn
Let's
jam,
hit him with my best verse.
Wait.
Ooh, double
There's
force.
something here, stored away in some dusty corner.
The mirror's temperature is always 0. It is nice. It is ice in the veins. Its camera is an X-ray. X-ray.
Whoa. What else?
It is a chalice held to you in silent communion.
Silent communion. That's good.
Where gaspingly you partake of a shifting identity, never your own.
Dang. That's some great shit.
That's some good shit.
You came up with that yourself.
Yep. I came up with it myself. I don't really know. I think that may be an actual poet and I've learned it by heart. I'm just a vessel for the muse. I think the words are mine, yes.
No matter. Great verse is like that sometimes. Ephemeral. You might not look it. Seems you have some literary chops. Maybe there's hope for me yet. Just messing with you. It's cool. You're an okay guy. For a cop.
For a cop.
They're more often in the fists than rhymes, see? Let alone honesty in verse.
That's all kinds of folk. I'm sure we try our best. I'm doing what little I can do to right by people. No joke, man. Fuck the police.
The lieutenant looks at you.
Goodest of the goodest cops really get Kim to trust you. Oh?
Nodding slightly.
You got an achievement to get Kim to trust me.
Well, you've given me some hope, I guess.
My first achievement in the game, I think.
With this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
I shall. Was I wearing this? I forgot what I was wearing. It's pair de corps or suggestion. I think I'm gonna keep the suggestion on for now. Oh, there was. I did have something for physical instrument. This white tank top. Too bad. Too late. Left it to Mr. Kim to do it. Interfacing with the mirror, challenging. I think I'm gonna go talk to the Hardy boys. Wait, did I see something on the balcony? Oh no. Just the sign. This is gonna be an interesting conversation. Let me save up.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time? I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus.
She doesn't like that I know her name. You can try to act calm, but it's
Even
clear.
though she has excellent control over
Yep.
herself, something moved behind her eyes. In the way she stands. In her face.
It's obvious.
Caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Hardly, not yet. I had another question.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question.
She doesn't want that.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here.
Did Mr. Everett send you to law school? He said you were in debt to Mr. Clare. He said you're the union fixer. You fix things.
I represent the union and these men here.
A very minor victory.
A very minor victory? What if I choose something else?
Even though you caught her off guard.
You are not.
You
think I can choose something
and
else?
The topic of these conversations.
He said no such thing. This isn't about me.
Yep.
Calm down, everyone. Let's stay professional.
Dirty tactics, officer.
Let's keep pushing here. Let's keep pushing here. Let's keep pushing here.
You are not here.
They used to be working. He said you were in debt to Mr. Clare. He said you're the union fixer. You fix things.
I represent the union and these men here.
Okay, that's not nothing.
Very minor.
Last option left.
You caught her.
You are
The
not.
one that pissed it off the most is the do is to create that machine.
I am a legal counsel. Don't make.
A very.
She's not happy at this.
I am not.
A lurk. Thank you for the lurk.
It could be anything.
Even Ahmad? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of
Le Débutant International. No, I want to piss her off. I'm going to talk about her beauty. I'm going to piss her off.
The cold look in her eyes speaks louder.
Yeah, I want to piss her off.
It's
That's the
not
whole
her.
point.
She's not a hardy girl.
And I know she's not her, but I just wanted to piss her off anyways.
It's clear you like the hard stuff, Brota.
Brotar. What hard stuff are we talking about? What is my lower intestine going on about?
Lower intestine? The term is metabolic and circulatory system.
Uh-huh.
Fascism, Brota.
Fascism, Brotar? What is fascism, though?
Many things, but it's mostly about trusting your
Mostly.
gut. Who does your gut tell you is the source of revolution?
Foreigners, financiers, leftist academicians, liberals. I thought you were my psychiatrist
Quit
system.
stalling, Bruta. We're talking about the weakest, worst, most insane thing.
Financiers.
Yes, them. But also women.
Women?
Women. Men of war. You don't like them. They're insane.
I have a racist. I have a
Their
sexist
idiocy
gut.
needs to be scrubbed off this
I have a
world with
sexist
rubbing
gut.
alcohol. Women need
Their
to
idiocy needs to be scrubbed off this world with rubbing alcohol. Women need to go back to the fucking kitchen. Jesus Christ. Who's gonna take that out of context, by the way? I'm literally reading in the game. Don't do it. Do not do it. Don't cancel me in the future.
That's what fascism boils down to. The rest is also important. But the main thing is that women need to know their place.
This is definitely the anti-feminist agenda of Doctor Who. I'm having some kind of stomach seizure. Okay, stomach, I've made up my mind about fascism. Proceed to the judgment.
Stomach truth. You're having a stomach truth.
Why am I getting this? I agree.
Because you've said the hard things that others won't say. The good things.
The good
You've
things.
said them many times.
Sounds so bad though. What if we called it something else like traditionalism?
Okay. Yes. Let's call it that. Good thinking. That sounds much better. Traditionalism. You like the sound of that?
Nah.
You're going to keep your views, right? Keep your views.
I will keep my views for the glory of the Ravisholian nation. Absolutely not. I'm not going to be played by an upset stomach.
There's a slow, painful growl somewhere in your intestines, knocking on your alcohol-engorged liver.
Deal with it,
It is
bitch.
one of betrayal and disappointment.
Deal with it, bitch. This is what I studied law for. Well, when you work for drug dealers and mercenaries, is what you get.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Particularly happy to see you. Oh no, whatever will I do?
Like hell you have. There is no local drug.
I think it's a rifle. Go back to Jamrock and ask the
place is
local
as clean as a
junkies how clean
rifle.
your seats are and the precinct
Go back to
41
Jamrock
kilos.
and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
You're right, there's no local drug trade except for you. I'm gonna give the honor to Kitsuragi. He earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runs on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
Okay.
Yes, but that just sends everyone else to Jamrock, doesn't it?
You just heard the flow to Jamrock. You made it our problem. This is disgusting. You're admitting to profiting off of poisoning your own people. There's that I know for a fact that there's plenty of drugs out there.
Boo fucking who. People will always be taking drugs.
Not like this.
Clean and organized.
Not like this.
Yeah, that's what the labor movement is all about. Clean and organized. And the Hardy boys...
I love how they're
running.
admitting to it.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug
How dare
accusation is...
How dare
How
you?
dare you?
Okay, gotta calm
Go
down.
fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardy. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardy
Then
boys
she
here.
runs the things, right?
My answer is... fuck off. Mind your own business.
You're
There
definitely
is no
not the leader.
Hardy. I run this goddamn scene.
You're definitely not the
And
leader.
Here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat he left 2 sets of footprints.
Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Again.
Good one, Titus.
About...
Do I want to get more skill points or do I want to get something else? I need a lot of rhetoric, I think, to be able to convince that door to open up for me. I feel like we need to get a lot of rhetoric. It's a tough one. Not gonna lie, it's a tough one, boys. I could also open these slots, right? But I'm not doing any of them. You know what? Get rhetoric. Get 1 more point to rhetoric. Eventually we're gonna use this. I believe. Let's see what's up with the chef. Unbelievable. Was it Mananya who talks to that chef?
You see a heavy... The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The mention of mañana gets his attention.
There you go.
He smiles
We're getting
and
somewhere.
delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively
How do we get a
gestures.
translator for
Then
this
he
guy?
falls silent again. The man says a couple of sentences in that strange
I need to get a translator
and then
here.
seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question. He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising. Run your fingers through your hair. I'm gonna pick this just because it's so outlandishly funny.
Horse need more vodka?
Vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special
borscht indeed.
Turn it up and then ask for some yourself. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
No, the vodka, then cut it. I think we should cut the vodka actually.
The cook gives you a long,
We should cut the vodka.
look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
We want to make this worse.
He looks up at you, then looks away.
Not in the bad kind of
shrugging
worse.
And muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for
I want to get the people to be upset with the situation rather than happy. But maybe actually increasing the vodka would have done that. Maybe increasing the vodka would have done that. Nothing else? Sad. I can pay for the bill though. It's already nighttime.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I definitely don't want to hear about the cryptids. So we have that door behind Kuno, and we have Joyce to talk to. In order to get to that door behind Kuno, we need to go around. Let's do this. Oh, I also remember we have that man, the smoking man, to talk to as well. I think it was around 9 p.m., which is in 3.5 hours. I'm not sure if I want to do this. I missed Mo. Who cares about that fucking door? It seems... Oh no, the dilemma of missing Mo. What a true tragedy, I know. It seems like... I don't want to help Everard with his bullying, but I do want to check what's going on.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails
I
holding
don't
the
understand what's
upholstery
going
in
on.
place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. You knock silently. The upholstery muffles the sound. No response comes from the apartment.
I guess no one is in.
How do we know that? I mean, it's not the Spanish Inquisition, but it's a bit of a bummer.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your
Nothing compares to the Spanish Inquisition, my brother. Nothing. We are way past our glory days.
In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
That's true. Even the game is very silent.
Let's be honest. This isn't what I joined the RCM for, but every day tells you something new about yourself.
By the way, in your absence, I got the achievement for the respect of Kim. Do you have that? My man Kim respects me. That's what they want you to think. That way no one will expect it.
Apparently, working with the local union boss to get
Good
info
point.
on an investigation is not something I'm
But
squeamish
that
about.
seems like a thing the Portuguese Inquisition would do.
I mind that the local thug is using the RCM for his busy work. But if this gets us to the bottom of this hanging, then I'm willing to look over it.
How about if we close the door after
On the
we
other
do
hand,
whatever he wants?
We could just leave and tell Everard we opened the door. No one seems to be tailing us to see if we actually did it.
Yes. Presenting a fabrication is known to get results
Fabrication.
here and there. You took this task. You make the call.
The door is right here. You can just open it
Nah.
and be done with this.
Goodest of the goodest cops. I am the goodest of the goodest cops,
Besides,
yes.
if you never open it, you're never gonna find out what's behind the door.
Fuck. My inland empire is working. It knows my weakness, my curiosity. My inland empire knows my curiosity, even the devs know that Kim is a lovable puppy dog. Wow. Okay, that's very racist of you, bro. The fuck do you mean? Why are you calling him a lovable dog like that? I'm gonna lie, it's kind of racist behavior. Open apartment door for Everard, or you can lie to Everard, they open Louise's door. I mean, I don't want to help Everard, but at the same time, I do want to know what's behind the door.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Let's see what she thinks about talking to Everard Claire.
You have.
Nice music.
And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man, beautiful and just. Everard Clare is the hero of the workers' movement. He's a champion I've sworn fealty to. He's a bloated rainbow socialist. I can do business with him. For a socialist, he's reasonable. He's not the champion I have chosen. I wish to swear fealty to you and the cause of capital. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
Exposed by my love for Detective Kim Kitsuragi. Kinsuragi.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you.
I am not a corrupt worm.
I'm not a corrupt verm.
Verm.
Myself. However, how could I stop you? Are we not human?
Are we not
Are we
curious?
not curious to hear another person's
He's a big
take?
dumb animal.
It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
I don't disagree.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
I don't disagree. I'll be honest, I don't know how to be racist.
Did
You
you
don't know
know?
how to be racist? Doesn't seem that
What
hard.
sort of borscht is he making?
Cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, help them
The
strike.
strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it? Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship, and because
feels
I
like
don't
I'm
like the
helping Joyce
idea
too
of
much.
them any more drunk than they already are. What else? Oh. That's so
Helpful of him.
of him.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle.
I
is
knew I was
trembling.
gonna regret this.
He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Yeah, sure, that's what's going on.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Of course, Detective. Should something come up later?
I
down the
don't know why
road,
I selected that choice. I
don't
didn't
be
want to
afraid
select it,
drop
but
by for a chat.
it felt like it should be selected for some reason. Like all the choices. Every time I shy away from selecting something, turns out I'm missing on something.
Until then, is there anything I can help you with? Yes, my eyes on the harbour have sent word to that effect. What have you discovered? It doesn't really matter, and I do apologize for the surveillance. Wild Pines can't afford to be blind at a time like this.
The sun, he had those eyes, those weird eyes that weird people have. Yep. That soft cleft chin indicating a weak lineage. Oh my god. Now you're sounding like Measurehead. What was his name? Jean-Luc?
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout, most likely. That would give them a read on the entire quarter.
In any case, it's a relief to know
I'm sorry, you
someone
probably
is
shouldn't
looking
have read that out loud.
If I may ask, will there be
I'm
an
only
official
reading what people are saying.
you discovered
I
there
am not
is an
condoning the message itself. And he didn't say a slur, so it's fine. It's fine. In any case, it's a relief to know someone has looked into it. If I may ask, will there be an official investigation? I assume you discover there is an operation. Hey, I'd rather be exposed for accidental racism than what all the YouTubers, well, a lot of YouTubers are being exposed to right now. Better that than the other thing. I have 2 achievements in this game I'm somewhat proud of. Say 7 deranged superstar lines and bang up 5 inanimate objects. That's a mighty achievement to be proud of, actually. Both of them.
The lieutenant is about to interject. Cut him off.
The lieutenant handled it.
If there is an investigation, it will be part of an ongoing operation.
Harry is a bit of a wild card.
I am
Yep,
sure you understand.
it does seem to be the case. If there's anything to be part of an ongoing operation subject to confidentiality, I'm sure you understand.
Of course, detectives. In any case, you've held up your end of our arrangement. I trust you with the rest. Now it's my turn. I wouldn't normally break protocol like this, but the situation demands it. If you don't solve this murder, I'm afraid
There's a
we
locked
may have a
achievement
bloodbath
called
on
Cause
our
a
hands.
Shitstorm, lol. I think it's related to adding more vodka to the borscht, which I'm not gonna get them.
Yes. I'm
Adding
afraid
more
this
what
strike
to the
may
what?
descend into a
You
small-scale
do you want me to
civil
tell you?
war, with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Sure. So you learn in that small cabin with the folders and the phone. Simple. That there's a list and there's a borscht, the special borscht that they make for the union workers. You learn later on that they add vodka to that borscht. That's what makes it so special. By adding vodka to the borscht, the union workers are happier and they're calmer. You have the option of telling the chef to add more vodka or less vodka. If you add more vodka, I think things are gonna go to shit. Cause a shitstorm. Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. So I'm probably not gonna get that because I told him to turn down the vodka.
Since you are sharing, man, this is also the RCM's worst-case scenario.
Afraid the strike may descend into a small-scale civil war with possible consequences for all of Rivershoal West.
Then we're on the same page.
Missed opportunity.
As grim as it
Indeed.
may be.
But I chose peace. I chose peace. I did not choose the path of violence and death.
I have an indirect role to play.
Borscht is not a term I was aware of previously.
My employer
I think it's a
experienced
Russian for soup
momentary lapse of faith in me.
or some
In
kind
that
of
moment,
dish.
They elected to deploy a
Isn't
private
it?
military
Borscht?
contractor
I've heard of it before.
as an insurance measure. They called it my security detail.
Looks that way, Russian or Ukrainian. Yeah.
Absolutely not. These mercenaries are muscle, pure and simple. They are meant to intimidate the Union into surrendering.
Who are they, exactly?
Who are they?
Crenell, an Oranese military company.
It is getting
As
late,
far
by
as
the
I
way.
know,
Should
3
probably
arrived in
wrap it up
Martinez. They report
after the
to me
conversation with
sporadically,
Joyce.
but they do not answer to me.
But what a lot of progress we're doing today. Jesus, the game's really rolling.
Deteriorating.
The ball is starting to roll.
They wear ceramic armor, have semi-automatic weapons, and years of combat experience.
And that's
They
what
also
happened to
have
one of their
trauma and
guys.
stressor disorder, and no idea how to conduct themselves in an urban civilian environment.
So, what happened?
The story is, one of them.
Have you gotten the way down
Colonel,
yet? Nope.
I don't know his real name. Sexually assaulted a local woman while he was drunk and separated from his unit. This allowed some of the more militant Union members to subdue him.
I seem to be agreeing with those union members now.
He was taken out behind the whirling
I find
racks
myself
and lynched.
agreeing
Last
with
Sunday
them.
night. Nothing. Mr. Clare refuses to let me into the harbour. I have not been able to discuss this matter with anyone there. The remaining 2 Crenell contractors carry out their orders.
For now.
For now. It's a smokescreen.
I'm working on
In
it.
secret,
I'm
they are
working on it.
conducting an independent military tribunal into the lynching. Once this investigation is concluded, executions will follow.
What is the nature
But we
of
have
this so-called
connected.
investigation?
We have connected the dots in regards to the 8th Hardy member being the woman who was in charge of the drug trade as well. And we did confront the Hardy Boys about it and they got super pissed. What else did we do? We did have the conversation with Everard. Oh, I think I was doing something else as well, but I forgot about it. There was something else. Is it upstairs, the smoking girl? We don't know yet. That's the thing. They said she disappeared. She's gone. She may be hiding after the lynching. The call girl. I don't think it's the girl upstairs, no. I have a feeling it's not the girl upstairs. Because they said she disappeared. I don't think she's the one in the apartment, if that's the case.
Whether to execute one, some, or all of the Union militants.
This is not disco.
It is very far from disco. My only hope is that you provide a
The
single
woman have disappeared that I'm aware of.
before the mercenaries
The woman in the trailer belongs to her. The lorry has disappeared. There was dust all over. Although she's the only one who is inaccessible at the moment, it seems. They said that it seems like the lorry was deserted for a while.
If you don't pin this on someone good and do it fast, they will identify and execute everyone present at the lynching. This in turn will force the Union to respond.
It's the woman, I think, or Titus.
They would have to project strength and power.
The Debardeurs have over 2,000 men. It will be 1,000 to 1.
Have you ever seen a Hornet invade a beehive, Lieutenant? It's not pretty.
Yep. That Hornet will kill a lot of bees before being taken out.
The Serai's giant hornet.
However, whatever opens up on day 3, right? Yes, I would recommend doing that before getting the body down. Or on the same day. I don't think I can get the body down, but sounds like a good hint.
In less than 4
A
hours.
Serai's giant hornet, the world's second largest insect, can kill 40 honeybees a minute. 40 honeybees a minute? Jesus, that's almost 2 honeybees per second. It's more, actually. But yeah. Right? Wait, what kind of math did I just do? 40 honeybees a minute. So that's 60 seconds. 40 divided by 60, right? 0, 40 divided by 6, half. What? No, 60, it would be... I'm so confused. Where's my math skills? They're gone. If she were to do 2 per second, then that would mean 120. No, so my math was off. Half a bee per second, or in other words, 1 bee per 2 seconds. But it's actually more than that because it's 40, not 30. So yeah, that's proper math. Jesus. 2 bees every 3 seconds. Yes. Or that. That's the proper one. 1 bee every 1.5 seconds. You guys did the appropriate math. I did something math. While a group of 30 can decimate an entire hive of 20,000 bees in less than 4 hours. We speak foul. Thank you for being able to translate whatever the fuck that I just said.
These men
What are you
work in tandem using semi and fully automatic firearms. Their armor is virtually impenetrable to muzzle-loaded weapons, even yours. Most Union workers don't have guns at all. As I said, a bloodbath.
A bloodbath indeed. I can't see it happen. Too many things will have to go wrong first. Maybe that's the shitstorm.
Too many things have already gone wrong. Nameless, badgeless detective of the Citizens Militia.
Wow. She went there, huh? I'm not claiming this, first of all. I know my name. Harry Dubois.
All we can do is keep that which is not from following suit. One single concrete suspect delivered into civil court, and I may be able to defuse this situation. Or he didn't. This is information passed on to me from some teenagers loitering around the canal. I cannot testify.
Is she talking about Kuno? We don't need no stinking badges. That's true. What did these teenagers but I cannot say?
The remaining contractors. Their tribunal. It's what they believe. That the man was killed because he assaulted a local woman. I've asked around a bit. This seems to be the accepted story around Martinez.
So it's not even confirmed yet.
The lieutenant consults his notebook, his eyebrows knitted in concentration.
Odd. We haven't heard any reports about an assault in connection with the lynching. Where did it take place? And when?
Last Sunday night, at the Whirling in Rags, the hostel by the gates.
Wait, is that the woman on top,
Supposedly,
maybe?
The colonel was drunk, maybe on narcotics too. Either way, he's alleged to have sexually assaulted a woman.
That could have been me.
Sometime later,
That could have been my character for all we know.
got their hands on him.
It's not, but it could have been. It's very close.
That's a good question, officer. I don't have the slightest idea. As I said, it's
a rumor about a rumor.
About a rumor. In any case, it's what the colonel's remaining colleagues believe.
You meet her soon enough, you feel?
Yep, I feel so as well.
Not much. Their public resume is relatively good, as far as private military contractors go. I believe they were once called Downwell. They boast a long list of clients. Saint-Baptiste, Welchman-Lorenz, Eintracht. A warning
Wow,
sign,
the
however.
accent, the pronunciation is so on point.
Concerned all take place in third or fourth world countries.
Fourth world
Guarding
countries?
facilities,
I didn't think there was something worse than third.
Meaning they're used to operating in war zones.
Yes. All the good conflict corridors, Supramundi, Yesut, the Seminese Islands, countries that don't have a good record reporting atrocious military conduct on their soil. Sadly, no. Before this happened, I had little interest in them. Now that I do, I don't have the resources. If you still have access to the ICP's database, you could run a better background check than I ever could. It may take some time, though.
I'll talk
the
to the
International Collaboration Police, ICP, is
Talk to the
charged
precinct.
with coordinating law enforcement activities in complex multinational investigations. Their database is the single largest source of
Dang.
information in the world.
Do you talk to them through Kitsuragi's car?
Do you know a lot about the inner workings of the RCM and the ICP, man?
In my line of work, it pays to do your research. I was prepared to deal with the RCM. I did not think I'd be dealing with a group like Crenel. I have, and they will. However, these orders take time to reach what is basically a rogue unit out in the field here. Until they do, it's all on us. If you mean did I see him alive? Yes.
He was your bodyguard, wasn't
I
he?
did not know him. Lely, his service name, a nom de guerre most likely. He wouldn't divulge his full name. Only one of them did. A bad sign if there ever was one. He was 40 or 50. It's hard
So,
to say which.
they
He had a
describe
combat
how this
injury on his
man,
lower jaw.
or how
It
these
made it
two
difficult to
remaining
estimate
mercenaries
his
will
age
kill
or gauge
the
his
whole
facial expressions.
fucking dock workers. But this guy was lynched by 8 people.
What else? Nationality? Accent?
He was,
Maybe he wasn't prepared, to be fair,
Occidental,
for that lynching.
light brown hair, a mixed accent, Oranese, or Messinian maybe. His injury gave him an accent all his own. In a way, it was humanizing.
Where are the
He had to
remaining
learn
2
to
mercs
speak
now?
through
She
it.
doesn't know.
Through the injury. They've gone to ground, as it were. I don't recommend seeking them out. For one, they're almost certainly armed to the teeth.
Yep.
They don't have the same respect for the Revachol citizens' militia as I do. To put it bluntly, they think you're vigilantes. Ghetto savages.
Ghetto
It
savages?
will not be a fruitful meeting.
Vigilantes. You're a professional officer.
The
of
only legitimate authority of Revachol.
Authority in Revachol.
Somehow, I doubt that lecture.
The world's most laughable centrist. Defend the political center 7 times. I'm a centrist? How? How did I defend the center now? Ah, because of this. But it still doesn't feel like I defended. I'm a fucking centrist. That's the worst thing possible. That's actually the worst thing possible.
You're likely to run into them eventually.
I'm a centrist in
When that
real life, and I
happens,
didn't
I'll
get
be
that
in a
one.
better position to mediate if I don't appear involved.
I'm more center left leaning, to be honest. Ooh, logic. Clothes didn't fit right.
One is obviously the scab
I'm center
leader
left for sure.
at the harbour
More
gates.
left than center.
The one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry.
By American standards, I'm so far left, I'm a communist, but objectively, I'm pretty centrist. I was gonna tell you, if you're centered by American standards, you're technically very right. If you're a center by American standards, you're actually super right. But if you're a center by European standards, then you would be considered a communist to American standards, yes. One must be the goon in ill-fitting workload by the harbor gates, the scab leader. One is obviously the scab leader at the harbor gates, the one chanting the idiotic slogans. He's barely maintaining his disguise. The other has a vantage point in a building south of the roundabout. They were keeping tabs on you while you were canvassing the lorry drivers. Damn. I got the new level achievement in this game. That, whoa. Okay. Those are probably the worst. Maybe I'm more red than I think. Maybe.
That may be so. I still hope you heed my advice. There's no need to kick the hornet's nest.
For all your talk of averting this catastrophe, the situation at the gate is a border keg. Does this not bother you?
Of course it bothers me, Lieutenant. But my hands are tied. How would my employer react if it appeared I were intervening on behalf of the Union?
Your concern may be appearances.
I was keeping the peace, yep. We have the true heroes here.
It would afford a good vantage point. In any case, it's practically inaccessible.
Where is your radio for contacting them, if I may ask? Do you have an earpiece?
Heavens no. I'm not an undercover agent. There's a shortwave at the ship's wheel. I hope I can answer it better.
How much time do we have?
Executions start? Truthfully, I don't know. It depends on their progress identifying the members of the lynch mob and their
I did a pretty good job already by myself, so...
They don't report their progress to you?
Not on this matter. I'm afraid they consider this a personal initiative. It's a matter of days, not weeks.
Okay.
I am sorry to have been the bearer of bad news. If there is anything else I can help you with, please ask.
That's all. That'll be all. We did get another skill point though, didn't we? I'll decide next time what to get. I shall decide next time. I may consider unlocking another pot cabinet. But hey, great progress once more. Another happy landing. Everyone, that is the conclusion of today's stream. Unfortunate, but this game is slowly growing on me day by day. I'm happy to convey that every day is better than the last one. GG's indeed, GG's indeed. Thank you so much again to Sanders for those 4,000 bits, and to Linktra for his almost 350 bits. 300. Let me do proper math for once in my life. 340 bits. Also, many thanks to Dr. Wu and Yumi for being here. MC as well. Sanders as well was here, chatting it up. Curly, Mo said hi. Everyone, thank you for being here. I will see you on Friday for the continuation of Disco Elysium. Hope you all have a great night and see you. We got a good crew. We have a great crew. Have a good night. See you Friday. Bye bye.